Welcome back, everyone. Today we're coming to you from Girona, a beautiful medieval city in Catalonia, Spain. This city is known for its incredible rich history as well as its really great food. From classic Catalonia dishes to ice cream crafted by a 3 Michelin star chef, there is so much to explore here.
And if you're new here, we're
Alex,
Mehmet, and
Bindi.
Bindi over here. And we travel the world looking for the best food spots as well as most dog-friendly places. So with that being said, let's go eat.
We arrived in Girona late in the day. We had a dinner plan that we were really excited about, but unfortunately, that didn't exactly pan out as planned. Thankfully, this worked out in our favor because we wandered into a place called Bestia for a really excellent meal. We started off with some oxtail croquettes. Croquettes are almost always delicious, but when they are perfectly fried like these and packed with decadent, flavorful oxtail, they are spectacular. Next up were some patatas bravas. We just cannot pass these up when we're in Spain. We love the slightly spicy sauce on these, the creamy aioli, but best of all, they torched some rosemary on top when they brought them to our table, giving these a really unique, smoky, herby flavor. And then we were on to a plate of grilled aubergine, topped with lots of herbs and some crunchy almonds. Aubergine can be a tricky thing to cook, but when a place does it well, it's clear that they have some talent. Bestia definitely knows how to transform aubergine into something that will have you fighting over the last bite. By this point, we were pretty happy that our original plan had fallen through. Our final dish was a really generous portion of squid that was just as delicious as everything else. You know when the food is this good, we have to try the dessert. Tonight, we shared an 80% chocolate ice cream, topped with a peanut cream and some flaky salt. This chocolate was so dark and rich, and the sweet-salty combo with the peanut ice cream and salt made it irresistible. We're going to start today off by trying a traditional pastry from Girona called a Xuixo, something we've never had before.
Sounds interesting.
A Xuixo is to Girona what a croissant is to Paris. It is the must-try pastry here. We just picked up our Xuixo pastries. So this is like fried dough stuffed with cream. It's covered in sugar. They're really big too. I didn't expect them to be this big. Oh, that's really good. Fried dough is fresh, so it's like soft. It's not dried out. Like sometimes when you get pastries like this and they're kind of dry, this is really soft and fresh. This is really good. A freshly baked Xuixo is definitely the way to start your morning in Girona, but they're not the only must-try sweet treat here. So Girona has become really well known in the food world for the 3 Michelin star restaurant that is here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be eating at that restaurant during this trip, but there is an ice cream shop that was opened by the same brothers who opened our restaurant, and you know I love ice cream, so we're going to go check this out. Rocambolesc Gelateria was opened by the same Roca brothers behind El Celler de Con Roca, one of the world's top restaurants, and it is making some really delicious and unique ice cream flavor combinations.
So I got baked apple ice cream. Sounds super interesting. I love apple, so I wanted to try it. And then I got caramelized apple butter cookie, I think she said. I do not remember what this was. I just went with what she told me I should try. So let's see. It's so appley. This is seriously amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I never had like baked ice cream before. This is so good.
I'm classic, so I went with chocolate and some sprinkles.
They're called Jimmy's in Philly.
I love the texture of this. Like it's like when ice cream has melted just a little bit, so it's like really soft, but not totally melted. This is so good. It's also really nice chocolate. Like, chocolate flavor is really good. After starting the day off with all this sugar, we were definitely in need of some lunch.
Now we're going to go to a place called Idle Hands that was highly recommended by one of our friends that had also visited here.
Idle Hands is a really cute restaurant that also has a lot of vegetarian and vegan dishes if that's what you're looking for. I went with the corn fritters, which were like little pancakes stuffed with corn and fresh herbs and topped with a perfectly poached egg. These were really tasty. Mehmet had their eggs benedict, and their unique take on this brunch classic included fresh asparagus and possibly the best hollandaise sauce we've ever tasted. It was silky smooth, rich but not heavy, and just the right amount of tang to cut through the creaminess.
Girona seems to have an excellent coffee culture. There are so many specialty coffee places around the city and they all look so cozy. We could definitely use more caffeine in our system right now, so we're gonna try another place.
We tried a number of coffee shops here, but one of our favorites was Espresso Mafia. They made really strong, smooth coffees, and they are also dog lovers and made sure Bindi got a treat too. We also really enjoyed Originum, where we had not only excellent coffee, but a really delicious freshly made sandwich as well. Since we were already having a sweets-filled day, we decided to keep it going with our next snack.
One of our favorite treats to have here in Spain are churros and chocolate. And if you never had it, please go try this when you can, especially if you're here in Spain. We're gonna go get some now.
Churros and chocolate are such a delicious and decadent treat. We got ours from Churreria La Family, where they fry the churros in front of you after your order so you know they're fresh. The churros are golden brown and crispy on the outside with a slight crunch, soft on the inside and covered in sugar. The side of chocolate is so thick and gooey. It's not very sweet, but it is very chocolatey. These are just an amazing treat that you have to try when you're in Spain.
For dinner tonight, we're going to have some Catalan classic dishes at a restaurant that's actually run by a cultural center here. They have the goal of preserving Catalan culture, and what better way to do that than through food?
Let's go eat.
We began our meal with a plate of roasted vegetables and sheep's cheese. This entire plate was great, but we especially loved the peppers that had so much sweet flavor, and the sheep's cheese added a soft, slightly salty bite. For my main, I went with cod, which was topped with cheese and baked gratin style, giving it these delicious crispy brown bits on top. Mehmet had the beef fricando, which consisted of slow-cooked beef and sautéed mushrooms and a rich, creamy sauce. And it came with a mountain of Mehmet's favorite, golden, crispy fries that were perfect for soaking up every bit of that sauce. Overall, just a great, classic meal.
Girona has been a really excellent food city. We really enjoyed it. There's a lot of good places here and a lot of good restaurants that we didn't try that we definitely want to come back to again.
Yeah, there are a lot of restaurants we walked by that looked so good, and like seeing the plate on people's tables, we were like, oh my god, we wish we had more time here so we can try all these restaurants. But I think this is one of those places that will definitely be back just to try different restaurants.
Girona is such a cool city. After being in San Sebastian the week before, we weren't sure how it would hold up, but it was so impressive. The old medieval city is fun to explore, and the restaurant scene here is really incredible. It's also less than an hour from Barcelona by train, making it really accessible. Girona was also very dog-friendly. We had no problems eating with Bindi anywhere we went. You can also wander all along the old city with a dog, which Bindi loved. There is lots to explore and places where you can get really nice views over the city, making for a really great dog walk. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as we did. We always appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Next week, we're heading back to France and we're going to be visiting Marseille, a city that we've heard many interesting things about. Be sure to subscribe so you can see what it's all about.